Hello from all of us at Primary Source. We're a Boston area nonprofit that works with K-12 teachers and administrators who want to cultivate global citizens. At Primary Source, we believe that educators in schools and school districts are the people who make global learning a reality for K-12 students. Frameworks and concepts, guidelines, and arguments that support globally and culturally responsive learning mean very little if educators lack the knowledge and resources to enact global approaches in their classrooms and buildings. We know that it's educators who are the key levers of change and innovation in schools. So for the past 3 decades, Primary Source has been asking, how can we support teachers and schools in educating global citizens? What do K-12 educators need to make this happen? And those needs have been our starting point for all of our nationally recognized programming and curriculum. We view the development of global competency, cultural responsiveness, and skills for today's world as mutually reinforcing aspects of an education that prepares students for the world. While these aspects are often treated as distinct, we view them as intertwined and equally valuable, and we design our programs and resources to model their compatibility. We support educators in 4 main ways. Please check out our website, primarysource.org, for details of our offerings in professional development, consulting, resource guides, and curriculum for teachers, and information about collaborations and partnerships. The core of our work is designing and running online and in-person professional development programs for primary and secondary teachers across the U.S. Our reputation in this field has been built on the quality and relevance of our programs. We respect the fact that teachers don't have any time to waste. And here's a sample of what they have to say about our work. Primary Source runs online courses that are accessible for any K-12 teacher. Check out our full list of course offerings on our website at the URL here. There's a fee for these facilitated courses, which are either 4 or 8 weeks long, and we're proud to say that 90% of our participants complete the courses they start. Many educators take the courses for graduate level credit or for professional credit hours. We also offer a treasure trove of free resources for educators. Teachers across the nation and beyond can access our free pre-recorded webinars on a wide variety of global and cultural topics. These are housed in our Primary Source website and form a free on-demand option for professional learning. We're always adding new material to our webinar bank, and we invite you to check them out at your convenience. In 2017, we started a podcast called What Teachers Need to Know. It focuses on contemporary events, issues, and culture in the Middle East, and how to teach about these topics. Each episode, we invite guest scholars and teachers to help us make sense of the important stories and trends of our times, and then bring those insights back to kids. Check out our podcast, and please subscribe or rate what you hear on iTunes when you have a moment. For those who prefer to dive into global and multicultural learning in shorter increments, we've recently developed hour-long online modules called Building Blocks for Global Learning. These low-cost modules are designed to help you build a foundation for global awareness and provide concrete examples and strategies for supporting global competence in your classroom and school community. At Primary Source, we understand that some projects need to be tackled in-house with customized facilitation and guidance. We regularly travel to schools to offer content-rich workshops that meet specialized needs. In a more extended scope, we also assist schools and districts in figuring out how to build global schools. How do you get started on doing this in a holistic and intentional way? What are the vital steps? What comes later? These and other issues are addressed in our Building Global Schools toolkit. We outline the elements of a global school, which include specific practices in the domains of curriculum, professional development, institutional practices, and school culture. We even suggest steps for globalizing your school and provide questions to help you think through each phase. All of these documents are downloadable for free from our website, so we encourage you to use and share them whenever and wherever you like. If you're ready to get started and would like to enlist our assistance as consultants, we can help you in a variety of ways. Some of those are listed here. We also work with schools or departments on more specialized goals, such as updating or reframing particular curricula. Primary Source has a wealth of resources to offer for K-12 educators. If you visit the For Teachers tab of primarysource.org, you'll find sample multimedia resource guides that we have put together with the needs of teachers in mind. Here, you can explore global topics like immigration and migration, global literature, or Latin America. And by signing up for an individual membership, you can access more than 60 resource guides on different subjects. Sometimes it's difficult to find global primary sources that are translated to English and written at a level that K-12 students can understand. With these challenges in mind, we created Primary Source World, a collection of curricula housed in the online curriculum part of our website. If you join as a member, you'll gain access to all 35 of our exemplary world and U.S. curricula. We also have remarkable collections of primary sources and accompanying activities about China collected in our 2 published source books for teachers, The Enduring Legacy of Ancient China and our Modern China source book called China Since 1644. Finally, school districts can support the teaching of social studies and history in grades 2 to 5 by purchasing straight from the source. This is a collection of 30 primary source authored activities and close reading exercises that are based on engaging, culturally diverse informational texts that align with topics commonly taught in the elementary grades. You can see more about these resources, including a complete list of topics, in our website at Publications. We recognize that cultivating global and multicultural learning in schools is no simple task, and that we can all achieve more by working together. For this reason, we collaborate with a long list of school districts, universities, museums, outreach centers, and nonprofits nationwide, both on jointly designed projects and as subcontractors designing needed courses, workshops, and curricula. Please contact us if you're interested in working with us. We would love to hear from you. And if you'd like to know more about Primary Source, here is where you can find us. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video and get to know what we do.